Now I'm gonna start this video off by saying I'm not all the way yet mature, guys. I'm not. It's certain things that I'm gonna find a way to joke on. And I know we live in a little punk, sissy, sensitive world where if I say what I feel about certain things, that y'all gonna try to cancel me. So I'm giving y'all the opportunity. I'm giving you the opportunity now. If you don't want to hear some jokes and you're looking for me to just be sitting here saying, oh my God, that's so brave of you, which it is, Kanye West, I need y'all to go ahead and exit stage left. Whew, now that we got that out the way, Kanye be sucking y'all. Yep, Kanye decided to come out the closet today, but that's actually where his story started, was inside of a closet, because he put up a tweet where he explained how for years, he was a gobbler and he was eating his cousin's man stick. Since his cousin was 6 years old. Now this cousin grew up to murder a pregnant woman, and Kanye grew up to be crazy. So those are two kids probably traumatized by their inner likings of blowing each other, and Kanye West wanted to be free and say how this happened, how he feels responsible for his cousin probably not being able to control his emotions, and that he's not gay though. Now I gotta give it to Kanye because Kanye is smart. He didn't want to just throw this song out where he's explaining how he gave his cousin fellatio. He didn't want to just put it out there for everybody to react. He wanted to give an explanation first about the song, give a little context. And I thought that was pretty smart because it didn't give people the time to form their own opinion. It gave people time to get some understanding as to what Kanye is referencing on this song. Now, Kanye would say this song is called Cousin, about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at any dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6, and then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different. My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's till I was 14. Kanye didn't specify how old he was, but he said that his cousin was 6. He said he ended at 14. That means Kanye was serving up that mouth for 8 years if he is the same age as his cousin. Now I have an opinion about this, but we're gonna read the lyrics to this song that he dropped, and then I'll tell y'all how I feel about this. Hanging with my cousin reading dirty magazines. We seen some niggas kiss and we ain't know what that shit mean. Then we started reenacting everything we had seen. That's when I gave my cousin head. Gave my cousin head. Gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. And I know these niggas about to judge me now. And I know these niggas about to judge me now. Started off when we was hanging out. Started off when we hang. Told my cousin not to tell nobody. Please, no, don't tell nobody. People tell me to take it to my grave. Truth will set you free someday. I don't think they understand that I'm not attracted to a man. They thought I was gay. Nitrous don't help me. It just put me in a trance. I'm talking about euphoria. I am not talking about a man. Told her, don't leave me. I need you by my side. As long as you don't leave me, I'll probably be all right. And the one time that you left me, I didn't get no sleep that night. And then one time that you left me, I took 10 perks to get high. 10 perks to get high. Pray that I don't die. But if I die, see you in the sky. 2 pints of Quay. Don't leave, just stay, babe. Let's go on vacay, leave the world behind. So he tried to go straight at the end. There's been rumors for years that Kanye was a broken wrist. And I always kind of was on the fence about it. I remember back in the day, Beanie Siegel said something about Kanye being gay, and Kanye had this response to say about it.
And in those comments, he said that you were gay. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that? And you know what I mean?
Man, I'm so glad that Beanie said that to give me the opportunity to talk about the shit, because, you know, I go to the blogs and they be like, they say some shit like, yeah, Kanye a fag, or, you know, Kanye's in the closet or something. And then, so they'll fuck with me, and I'll be asking my people like, man, I need to talk about this. And he's like, man, don't talk about it, because you bring attention to it, and the motherfuckers gonna think, oh, why you feeling such a way about it, da da da. So, but I feel a way just as a man, you know, for you to put something on me that I'm not. And you know, it's like, what's the end to that? You know what I'm saying? The thing is, if I was gay, it could end. Because I could just be like, yo, hey, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But since I'm not gay, where the fuck does that end? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be sitting up here calling me gay for the rest of my fucking life if I'm not gay. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I don't have a problem with gay people, but that's the whole thing. I done realized to expand my mind. Nigga, I'm from the hood. I am homophobic and shit. I'm trying to get over the shit. That's what I'm explaining to people. I come from Chicago where niggas is just beating nigga ass for being gay. They used to do shit like my boy. I ain't gonna say his name, but he used to do shit like, say you hear, like you be at college and you hear that it was like some gay dudes hanging out in a room or something. Niggas are just busting the door, hitting niggas over the head with TVs and shit, and it's like, for what? That's like some old shit that you see in the movies with some white people going to the black dorm or something like that, because it's discrimination at the end of the day. And hip hop, you know, it's part of hip hop swag, and like to say gay or whatever don't even particularly mean. In this case, the nigga try to say I was straight, I was gay or something like that. That shit is disrespectful. Now, the whole thing is, I'm happy where I'm at in my life and shit. I like the freedom, because a certain second you do that tough guy shit, is a certain level of freedom that you don't have anymore, that I'm not gonna get into. You know what I'm saying? Because then I gotta have extra security and shit like that. So I'm not even gonna try to come and just, you know, because this is smack DVD and get on some hot shit and be coming at Beans like, oh yeah, you know, you know, I got money, so I'm gonna get my security up and shit. Man, that nigga Beans, that ain't no like studio rapper, man. I'm not beefing with Beans, man. That nigga don't give a fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, nigga, I'm not gay. Nigga, don't come at me on none of that shit. Don't fucking disrespect me. I respect where he coming from. You know what I'm saying? I respect Beans gangster. I'm not gangster, but I'm not gay either. Don't disrespect me as a fucking man. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. You know.
And I really believed Kanye. And I mean, if Kanye doesn't think that he's gay, then who am I to tell him? I have my own reservations about that. But, you know, we're in a different time, different world. Because that would have killed Kanye back then. If Kanye would have came out and said what he just said today, they would have got rid of Kanye. That's just the world that we lived in then. And I don't think that he would have deserved that. I don't think your sexual orientation should take away from your talent and what you do, especially in hip hop. And I'm glad that we've gotten to a space where Kanye can now speak his truth if that's as he so feels. But I seen the writings on the wall. I seen the writings on the wall when Iggy Azalea did a stream, and she talked about in 2012 when she was at her peak and she was going to label meetings. In one particular meeting she had with Kanye, and Kanye talked about, yes, I jack off to your pictures all the time. But you got a boyfriend, right? How big is his? After this clip would go viral, Kanye would hit the Kanye shrug. Yeah, I did that. Now, people thought that he was just asking because maybe he's a cuck. Maybe he wants to compare his joint to his joint, you know, thinking that he got a chance with Iggy. But no, it's because he was trying to see what he can do for that Klondike bar. Yeah, you see, he didn't want Iggy. He wanted him and Iggy to tag team that man. That's what he wanted. Did he want some of that swaggy pee? Did Kanye want some of that swaggy penis? Because I'm going to just say this, in my personal opinion. The first thing that I see in this, when he's telling this story, is parents, watch your kids. Parents, pay attention to what your kids are doing. Because they looked in a pornography magazine in all seriousness, and they saw two men doing some things that they shouldn't have done, and they reenacted it. That there probably changed the course and the direction of their lives. 6 years old, I can kind of understand that they don't understand sexuality like that. Their body was probably reacting to things that they didn't know that it was supposed to react to, or what it wasn't supposed to react to. So being that the parents were neglectful for putting things away, locking things away, that were so much, what I would say is influential to their future sexuality, not just sexuality, but their temperament, the way that they look at things, the disregard that they have for things, that affected them. Self-admittedly, that's what it sounds like Kanye is saying. Parents, be parents. Watch your kids, even when they're around family. Secondly, stay away from niggas like Kanye. When I say the family that you stay away from, he's the one. He's the one because he's the one who went and got the magazines and wanted to reenact it. He put his cousin through trauma. He's to blame. All I'm saying is, I get it. At 6 years old, you may not understand what's going on. But you said you was out here giving sloppy toppy, that smack, that lockjaw. You was giving that till you was 14. Listen, brother man, you knew what you liked at 12, 13, 14, 10, 11. So when he say, listen, this is why I hate to say this, but he's saying, but I'm not gay. No, you're suppressing your gayness, in my personal opinion. You're suppressing at least your bisexuality. You're suppressing the man part, because just you even wanting to know the size of Iggy's boyfriend's joint at that time, and you've already had many times a penis in your mouth. What does that tell you? It tells me that you still have some type of inhibitions of putting that spit on that. Yeah. It sounds like to me you want to relive that deep throat scene with you and your cousin. I don't know who weirder, bro. You or Kevin Gates. So all I'm saying is, Kanye, you are brave. I do respect the fact that you felt that you had to get that off your chest. I didn't need to know that information, but if you felt that you needed to get that out there, I respect you, my boy. I respect you. It's not gonna make me look at his music any difference, but you gonna get these jokes, nigga. Yeah, all the little weird shit you be doing lately, and you saying you heavy on drugs. Listen, this may be the start of a new beginning for you, Kanye. Mentally, maybe, you know, I don't know how your cousin in jail feel about it. I hope he ain't been bragging to niggas over there on C Block that Kanye is his cousin. Cause now them niggas is on the block like, Kanye was sucking your... Okay. But yes, Kanye, live your truth. You gay. Live your truth though, man. Hey, like I said, parents, man, please, let's watch our kids. Put it like this: if the kids are going to end up being gay, I don't want to feel like I contributed to it because of a negligent parenting. If you gonna be gay, we gonna let you figure that out when that's age appropriate. At 6, that's not age appropriate, in my personal opinion. You figure that out when you figure that out. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below, man. Are y'all judging Kanye? Do y'all think that Kanye, do you think that he, you know what I mean? Like, just, I don't even know what to ask about this, man. That's just, I was kind of shocked when I heard this, and I wasn't shocked. So y'all just like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, man. And we out, baby. Boom. Big-Just-LaFlare.
It's him.